Hi, Scully. It's funny to think she's a bred heifer. She's just a tiny wee thing. Welcome back. Surely do appreciate y'all for joining us here in the Shire. I surely do appreciate all the new subscribers. I don't know what happened. I must have triggered some sort of algorithm. My channel's grown by over 10 subscribers in the last week. And the last video, second last video when you're watching this one, went over 1,000 views, which is quite rare for mine. Hey little buddy, Squiggles boy. So there's two little babies over there, there's one little baby there, and there's one little baby over there. There are a couple of smaller calves over here, but for the most part, these will all go. Apart from our heifer checks. Right in the middle of the screen is Honey, which is the bottle baby. Probably won't go until the little babies go. So the keen-eyed will realize there's no other calves in this pen apart from Squiggles' little guy. So yeah, we got the last of the weaning done just 20 minutes ago. These guys were out of food, and I set up to let the mums out. Managed to get most of them out until one of the heifers who did not calve last year, and my thoughts right now are, even if she does calve on her second attempt, she's probably going down the road because she is ill-tempered and not pleasant. Ironically, her mum is over there and her sister's over there, and I think she has a sister over there. She's not pleasant. She is not. We don't stand for that here at the Shire. You have to earn your keep, not just money-wise, but behaviour-wise. So yeah, the majority of the big crew are either that or done yelling. These red, high protein, there's Phoenix right close to us. Hey baby! She's just going to town on those red tubs. We've never used the red tubs before. This big shout out to, actually, ironically, Jeremy that did our concrete. His mum, Lisa, works at the co-op. Now, the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon here is Lisa's husband, Brent, who's Jeremy's dad. Brent actually came out and helped Jeremy do this concrete. Brent bought our older 792 New Holland chopper and high dump that we used to have when the family farmed together. We sold it because we didn't need it. It would be nice to have it now, but I'm building my own chopper and come up with a game plan. So everything is weaned except, you can just see right there, she's small but she's not tiny. She was a late spring versus these guys were late summer. So there's 3 late summer calves, and then there's a few late spring calves. But we'll cross that bridge when we go to do processing. Mums are just absolute mums. I think we should be good. Yeah, they should be good till tomorrow. I want to go back out and do some more spreading, and then I can set up the panels to let these girls out to the north, and then we'll start ground grazing again with grass because they can go back to the ravine and get natural water instead of pipeline water. Yeah, see, most of them are good. Keeping an eye out for any that get stiff joint, because that's usually a precursor to blackleg, and we have lost calves to blackleg. We are meaning to process, vaccinate them here soon, but we usually try and let them calm down first. So it will be probably early December. A couple of weeks we'll do the vaccination. So gonna put one more bale into the second timers before they realize something really weird has happened, and then I think it's copy time. So see you in the next clip. go. Back to grass. Yes, I know I'm feeding them, but they're on grass too. So I gave them 2 bales today, and then probably going forward they'll just maybe get 1. Yeah, probably 1 and a bit bales a day. They won't need as much with the calves off them, and they've got access to grass now, so we could actually start letting them back down into the south half of the farm again. But I was just checking the weather, and we have a chance of snow tomorrow, so I'm not as want to send them further away from the yard just yet. Temperatures are dropping, but nothing crazy just yet. Dugout's gonna be open for a while. Okay. Well, folks, I promise you, and I promised this from the start, unlike our Canadian government, I promised to be transparent from the start. When I make mistakes, when things happen that are quite personal, me, not my family, I talk about it. You might be asking, Piper Doug, what are we sharing about this time? Bale, net wrap. Yeah, I went out last night, out the back gate, and forgot to come back and unwrap their bale. Now, they have food, but I'm just glad no one got their tags caught and get their tags ripped off, so I'm gonna go do this. Dang it. We knew we were at the end of the warm spell, but yeah, Old Man Winter is trying to come in with a vengeance. Now, we are being pretty lucky, but you can see some of that is slushy, snowy crap. So it's been raining maybe a 1/4 inch so far. We're supposed to get just over 1/2 inch of rain total, but they're threatening a little bit of snow, not a lot here. I know they're getting more chance over towards BCP and Quebec, and then the southeast corner of Manitoba is supposed to be, well, they were talking almost 1/2 meter of snow at one point, but I don't know if that was just them being exaggerating or something. But anyway, we're gonna go and put out some hay for these girls. I don't know how adventurous they are today. It would be nice to be able to come in there and give them some hay, but we don't really have the access to do it yet. But it's starting to fog up in here. Yeah, the wipers don't work great in here. Yeah. Thanks for showing up. That one didn't even come on. Jobs to do. Anyway, go to feed. So that is a nice thing. Well, the downside to us, we don't have a lot of bush around our farm like some of the other YouTube ranches. And we don't have a lot of sheds, so there's not a lot you can do with the animals when it's wet and cold and trying to snow. Because once it snows and it freezes up, the cows are great, because they'll coat up and they'll be dry and cold. But right now when it's raining and then it's kind of that stuff, there's not a lot you can do for them. Best thing you can do is get them out of the wind. And as much as I really do want to bring them into the corrals, they will just punch the floor out of the corrals. There's no two ways about it. There's not enough bed packed down yet. That's where once it freezes up and you get some bedding down and a mat, they're great, they can go. But here, you can see up onto the paddock is there. So this is actually floodplain. So this is what you'd call river bottom, I would say. It's kind of down out of the breeze. There's not much of a breeze, but this is down out of it. So, and then there's, as you can see, there's a lot of slough grass and stuff down here as well. So they've got lots and lots to keep them going here. And they'll be, I would hope most of them will just bed down here tonight. But for whatever reason, they kept coming up last night when I was poop spreading, because they want to be up near the yard. I don't know whether there's still some coyotes down here. As far as I know, thanks to neighbor man, he's taking care of most of the bad puppies. But yeah, so they're happy. We'll just keep an eye on how this does today, because whether we're gonna have to bed everything in the corrals starts getting messy, because calf pen needs bedded today. Not a lot needs done. I think we're doing Christmas decorations with the boss lady today, so at some point I'll have to gather up all these mineral tubs and move them up to the water up there. So yeah, they're settling in nice. They all seem to have lactated out. None of them are too cranky anymore. There's a couple still up in the yard that are a bit cranky, but then they're only on day 2 of weans on the second calvers. So, but there is 85 head here. So that's the main group. There is no young cows here. There's young cows, there's no heifers, there's no first, second calvers. This is all 3 calvers or more. So yeah, they look pretty good. Even Ginny, center of the screen there, that dark red one, even she's happy. Takes a lot to make that woman happy. Okay, I'm gonna get back in, my camera's getting wet. Yep, we're back at her. It's this will be the last day of poop spread. It is Saturday. I don't know if it's hard to make this out on camera. This is a bit of a platform here, and we kind of use this as a feeding site when it's really sloppy in the spring. And the plan is to try and get this tidied up. That's why I want to get this manure pile off of here. You can see some of it's still bedding underneath. Some of this stuff is 5 or 6 years old. But the plan is to eventually get this stuff all pushed back out here. So when we go to plow this field, we'll just sort of take a line across and get it all tilled back up, and then whatever this is stuff here, we'll haul it away to get spread way down there, because this is basically now soil. You can see it right there, it's just packed hard. Now a lot of this stuff is haul out from the corrals, because when we first filled the corrals we used our own gravel and sand. It didn't last long, so we hauled it back out and got shale in. So this stuff, it's not much use for building on, but it'll be fine to go out on the field. So our plan is one of these rotations, that everything in the yard will be hauled away down to that field. So whether we pay a couple of truckers to haul it down there for us, it probably would be faster just to go out and down the hay field and out through the field, or just cut the fence down there and pile it down there. Because we've spread on all the other fields except that one. Because I've spread on that field, that one, all of the other ones except the North Dam, so that's going to be on the list. on, girls. On you go. Go on, Boo. Come on, girls. On you go. Go on, Bowie. Well, hey, Suki. Hey, sweet girl. Here we have it. Back in again. I know. Not meant to be in, but they're in. We got that wet, sleety snow thing coming out from the north. These cows have nowhere to shelter, so shut them back in. Yeah, we already fed them, but you can't shut them in without giving them food. And situation arose where our sweet old girl that's in that pen that wasn't to stay in there wanted out, so she's back in here. So here's hoping she doesn't get herself in trouble. So hopefully they settle down and get fresh bedding, so she's nice and bedded for the night. These old timers here are getting pretty mad because they don't understand why they're not getting choice, but they're going up the road, and if that's the rate, they're going to be going up the road pretty soon. So anyway, that's me done. Leia says good night. I'm going to go in and help Mrs. Piper Doug with the rest of the Christmas decorations, and just yucky, eh, girls? You guys get curled up for the night. There she is, her ladyship, Squirtsy. Yeah, demon you. Okay, I'm away. Teddy bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.